Commence wrestling.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you, and welcome once again to the Elmbridge Leisure Centre here in Walton-on-Thames. This is the King of the Ring knockout tournament for the great silver trophy that you possibly saw at the beginning. But the first two men to be drawn against each other in the heats, Steve Gray, arguing with the ref now as to why his opponent won't get going. Steve Gray in the darker trunks, the new British lightweight champion from Peckham, South East London. His opponent, Johnny England of Wolverhampton. So 2 stone difference here. England with 12 stone 7, Gray at 10-7. Max Ward, the referee, and this, unusually, all these bouts, these heats for this trophy here this afternoon will be over one fall to decide, but no rounds. We will just get that one fall, however, how long it takes. There's already 1 minute gone of the bout, and they haven't even started yet. Johnny England so busy showing everybody his muscles. Mind you, he has got a tremendous record. He's Mr. Europe in 1972, Mr. Adonis at ATV in 1973, and Mr. England in 1975. But he's up against Stevie Gray, the new British lightweight champion. There he is from Peckham, London. And of course, if Gray gets himself into that sort of situation, he's in trouble, because the power of this Johnny England is tremendous for a middleweight.
Got nothing on this!
Very happy at the moment because he's got power over Gray exactly as he wants it. He dropped it, he wasn't waiting for it. 2 minutes gone in this bout already. The first fall decides the contest. Who goes through to the next round? And of course, the last bout we see this afternoon's program will be the final. The 2 men left in the final of this King of the Ring knockout tournament. Side headlock England. If he keeps up those strength throws close in, he's got Gray in trouble. If he allows Gray to scope for the movement around the ring, he could be in trouble. Gone. Not a sign of any score yet. But of course, if they did go on for a very long time, 20 minutes, it becomes a draw. I hardly think that's likely, a 20-minute non-stop wrestling bout without a score. It's very good as long as he can keep it up. But he can't. Close from now on, I bet.
Come on!
4 minutes gone.
You probably heard the timekeeper's voice there, calling out 4 minutes gone. I've always said it's a good idea for the wrestlers to know the time that's gone or to come in each round. In this case, just the time that's gone. Helps the work out a situation. Full Nelson now, England. 5 minutes, which is the normal length of a round. No sign of any score yet. Each man around equal on points until then, I would say. England goes for that full Nelson, but doesn't bother to hold it for some reason. Go wind up with the double iron this time.
6 minutes gone.
Break him out of the way. A little ball, he goal himself in when he needed to. Worried about a little thing like that. All that. But he doesn't like that, and that, why should he? I mean, that's hardly off the
7 minutes
net.
gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
England with a first real chance now. Airplane spin to weaken him, no. Placed on, rise to the canvas. Just depends how he landed it, up at 9. So England trying the same move, or maybe over the ropes this time. Over the ropes, onto the floor, but this time Gray landed on his feet, and England quite happy about it. Taking him over the top, very near the ropes indeed. Trying for the shoulder press there. He's got it. Seven minutes, 54 seconds into that bout. Gray the winner. All set for the second bout of the afternoon in this knockout tournament of the King of the Ring trophy. And this is Mark Rocco facing us on the right there. There he is. Mark Rocco, very easily identifiable. His name all over and his stars down the side. Pitch black hair. And his opponent, Alan Dennison, in the leotard. Alan Dennison from Bradford, Rocco from Manchester.
Commence wrestling.
And here we go for another no-round contest. No rounds here, just one fall to decide this bout. However long it takes, as long as it doesn't go over 20 minutes, in which case it comes a draw. Rocco, for once, up against tremendous power instead of the power of that Dennison left arm. Holding that arm lock on so tightly. Rocco quite ready for that one.
3 minutes gone.
Neither of these men are going to find it too easy against the opponents they have here in this bout. Alan Denison's exploded. Caught in the middle rope. Rocco not at all happy about that. Wants to get a little bit of a breather after that. I don't blame him. Full Nelson, Archer Rocco, Mark Rocco, Rollerball as this called, Mean Machine, all sorts of names he's from Manchester, the former heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain. Lost it to Marty Jones a few weeks ago on television. No doubt you saw that, Grapple fans. Tremendous bout it was too. Had a chance to win both belts and he lost his own in the process. Marty Jones now the light heavyweight champion of Great Britain and also the heavy middleweight, but I don't think he can stay down the weight and keep his weight down, I'm afraid, so he'll have to relinquish that title pretty soon. Denison knows it was a punch. We know it was a punch. You at home know it was a punch, but the referee just suspicious of being a punch. He couldn't spot it.
5 minutes gone.
Stand back.
Yes, all part of the same move. Split second break, that's all. The referee allowed it. Crotch hold and slam, which Rocco could have easily followed there. He was miles away from the ropes, but didn't bother with it. That's probably why, but in public warning he gets for it.
The referee has given Rocco first public warning.
Took Rocco out of the ring beautiful there, but fighting outside the ring, they both could be disqualified. They don't care for here. Taking with him all the way across. Punishment this man Rocco takes is extraordinary. Still comes back for more. Heel of the hand went into his stomach then as it came fast. Another crutch hold, slammed by Alan Denison. And he doesn't go down on top of it for some reason. All caught. Rocco intending to go over the top then, but this time. Rocco again out, but landing on his feet well both times. Paul Nelson Denison goes for the double arm instead. And to get a submission from this. Rocco illegally using the top rope there. And allowed to get away. Crutch hold now to Rocco. Slam. Reverse double knee hold. And it could be it. It is it. Rocco with one public warning against him. 7 minutes, 25 seconds, gets the winning fall. And he, too, joins Gray in the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee's decision, the winner by the only ball required, Mark Rocco! And one for the loser, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Denison.
Here we go for heat number 3. And the final heat. Incidentally, John Naylor of Wigan at 11 stone. They're jogging a little bit in the light golden trunks with a knee bandage. And there his opponent, Peter Tallyho Kay of Nelson, Lancashire. 9 pounds weight advantage for Kay here. Again, no rounds, 1 fall to decide.
Commence wrestling.
Now, so far in the semi-finals, we have Rocco and Gray. Steve Gray and Mark Rocco. Now, one of these men will join them in the semi-finals. Then there will be a toss of a coin for which man gets a bye through to the final. The other two will fight it out. Then, after that, we will see the final of this tournament. So 5 bouts here this afternoon. No doubt the packed crowd here at the Elmbridge Leisure Centre, Walton-on-Thames. Nearly all for John Naylor here. A very popular wrestler indeed, this boy. His opponent, the rule bender from Nelson, Lancashire, getting the booze.
1 minute gone.
Line stretch. And the usual shouts of heave. Naylor hoping for the finger interlock there, both hands, didn't get it. Full Nelson to Peter Kay. Try something else. Kay waiting for that one. Oh.
2 minutes gone.
Still the full Nelson there. Yes. They timed that well. Naylor having great trouble getting out of this. Finally decided to crawl out of reach is the only way. So far, no rule bending apart from Peter Kay, as is wont. Over the top double leg Nelson.
If you speak to me, you call me sir.
Naylor declined to bother with him. Oh no. Reverse double hold. And he caught, ooh, very nearly caught the second time.
Too clever for him, too clever. That's what you call wrestling, pal, that.
4 minutes gone.
Cade, he was reaching for a full Nelson again, but he went waist hold instead.
Hey, no!
Full Naylor, still managed to counter.
Hey, no!
And a straight arm lift on that bandaged left arm. Well, the double arm again by Kay. This time trying the backbreaker with the feet, sole of the feet, but we must remember that Naylor's feet are free.
5 minutes gone.
As the referee calls for 5 minutes, we'd have just had one round if we were wrestling in rounds on this particular tournament.
You'll not get out of that anyway, don't worry.
Trying to be sporting, but not allowed to be. This is nearly always the case when Peter Kay is in the ring.
You're not making a fool of me, don't worry about that.
Van Naylor wanted the double-handed interlock, but only got one, so he went for the arm lever instead.
6 minutes gone.
Again, the double interlock, and Naylor leaves go of one, will go for the right hand advantage. Naylor a little angry about that haircut. Just how long Peter Kay can hold his temper, that's really the point here, I think. Githered up Kay there. Max Ward making sure he hears the count.
7 minutes gone.
We spotted the punch all right. I'm sure you spotted it at home, but blind side of the referee. Very definite one there. Max Ward fooled into thinking that was a forearm smash. He'll never get that leg spread on the other leg, surely. It's a long way away. He's got it. Oh, very uncomfortable position indeed for Kay. Kay not a bit happy now. Wanting to know about that handshake at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Again the punch to the stomach. And pulling the hair now with his right hand. Blind side of the referee. Max Ward cannot see it. And it's infuriated Naylor. And the straight arm lift again. Faint hope that Naylor would walk in, but he didn't. Again, Naylor goes in with that finger interlock with both hands and gets it this time. No cauliflower ears yet, just checking for it. Left arm behind the back, an awful lot here.
Come on, ask him! Ask him!
Okay, hoping for a submission
10
here.
minutes gone.
Equivalent of 2 rounds gone now, 10 minutes. And Kay trying for a submission under the middle rope. It's throat under the middle rope. And Ricky, of course, he used the ropes. It came illegal automatically.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first public warning to tally ho, Kay.
He asked for it. First public warning to Peter Kay. Trying the same submission move again. And Naylor following it over, but not quite. Trying another double leg Nelson, but they missed with one leg. Missed with the left leg there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's twice Peter Kay has tried that swinging leg move. And the third time, still he's missing.
Hey, no! Hey!
And Kay getting out very fast the other side. Naylor chasing him.
Another public warning!
Max Ward says stop yakking and get on with the wrestling.
Hey, no!
Trying another. Again, Kay rushes for the ropes to get out of trouble.
You keep the nose out, never mind.
Well, it's so obvious to us, isn't it? To the cameras, it's so obvious, but of course, Kay times it right, and the referee's behind his man.
Hey, no! Hey!
Another straight arm lift on his way. That's what Kay's been trying to do to him all afternoon. Flying tackle, but mistimed it, and ooh, that is dicey. Now that is very dicey. Naylor dropped at quite the wrong angle. His foot caught in the top two ropes crossed, and Peter Kay has got to stay away here. Just 14 minutes of this bout gone, and I think that's going to be it as far as Naylor's concerned in this tournament, and Kay continues the action. And I think Max Ward's had enough of Kay anyway. Let's hear what
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fred Downs
your
has to say.
referee has disqualified Kay.
So Kay disqualified. So Naylor the winner. So John Naylor of Wigan, the winner of the third bout in this tournament. Now we'll have the toss-up in a few moments as to which one of the three men, Naylor, Rocco or Gray, gets a bye into the final.
First round.
So, straight into the grand final for this King of the Ring tournament, knockout tournament, because unfortunately John Naylor unable to continue wrestling at all this afternoon. He's damaged his knee, which is already giving him trouble before this, and therefore unable to wrestle. Leaving Mark Rocco and Steve Gray, the two finalists, and here they are. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this winner. And Rocco, of course, a cup almost 2 stone heavier than Steve Gray. But both men equally determined to get that wonderful silver trophy that we saw earlier on. We'll no doubt see again at the end of this bout when it's presented to one of these fellows. But Rocco at 13 stone 4, a heavy middleweight, in fact the former heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain, against the lightweight champion of Great Britain, who was three brackets up, 3 weight divisions up. Welter and middleweight between them. Oh, very unfortunate for John Naylor, though. Bad luck. He was really after that trophy here today. His chance is spoilt by a foul move by Peter Kay when he was caught the top rope there. Really interesting to see in this catchweight bout, which it is now, of course, how Gray gives away almost 2 stone against this very fast heavy middleweight. Both men of speed, agility, but Mark Rocco with such a weight advantage is going to be tricky for Gray here. Double leg Nelson. Gray very quickly out of that. Using the evidence of the ropes right under that headbutt. Weakening up process Rocco going through now. Crutch hold, slam, back weakness most of the time. Reverse double knee hold is on.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just under 2 minutes left in this first round of 6.
Right.
Rocco, of course, most anxious, apart from this trophy here this afternoon, most anxious to get that heavy middleweight belt back that he lost to Marty Jones. I don't think it'll be too long before he'll have his chance, because in November, Max Crabtree, the matchmaker for Joint Promotions, has got an open tournament for that heavy middleweight title, the vacant title, if Marty Jones is forced to give it up through weight, and I think he will be. So Mark Rocco will be one of them, that's for sure. Bert Royal another. I don't know who the other fellows will be left in the tournament by then. 4 seconds. that full Nelson coming in, nothing by Rocco. And Steve Gray's corner. Steve Gray from Peckham, southeast London, of course. 10 stone 7. A man who teaches handicraft, special carpentry to the old people, old age pensioners, and handicapped old people generally. Does a wonderful job, this man, in his spare time. Very, very popular lightweight champion of Great Britain.
Seconds away, round 2.
But he's got a heck of a job on here today against the heavier Mark Rocco. Stronger and heavier, Gray can only rely on his skill and speed, of which Rocco has plenty. Battering then, but he's quite happy. Back for more. Rocco really going for those back weaknesses at every opportunity now. He's trying to block it. He's reached too. Flying tackle, Gray, but hasn't got the weight surely. A pile driver by Rocco. Now then, that pile driver by Mark Rocco could mean real trouble for Gray. They've really weakened him now. Another one. Holding him down with an easy reverse double knee hold. And the first fall quite easily to Rocco in just 1 minute, 13 seconds of round 2. Fred Downs,
Thank you,
or
ladies
MC.
and gentlemen. The second round, first fall in favour, Mark Rocco.
So Gray in a bit of trouble there, but Rocco quite happy with leading his that first fall he gained there. A couple of pile drivers and following it down quite easily with that reverse double knee hold on the prostrate man on the bench.
Seconds away, round 3.
Gray will have to go because there goes the bell to start round 3. 4 rounds to go. Rocco in the full gear with the white boots there, of course. His usual gear, stars down the side, leading by 1 forward. And really going in now with more weakness. Expect he'll concentrate mostly on the back. Giving Gray little chance with his lack of weight. But knowing Steve Gray, he certainly won't give up. He'll take anything to keep alive that chance of that trophy. Unnecessary. A public warning for that, and quite right too. Quite
Ladies and
unnecessary.
gentlemen, first public warning, Mark Rocco.
He's doing quite well enough without that, resorting to the tricks like that. Steve Gray in real trouble now. Especially with that hair pull. Stretch. Gray trying to climb over the top. If he can get over the top, he'll be all right. And the drop. Lovely. Beautiful lead back drop kick from that. And it's Gray going for the hair now. Retaliation. And the crowd loving it. You know what that Steve Gray does to retaliate, they're very, very lucky. Too low with that one. And to go for the arm, get underneath it. Instant perfectly legal off the box.
5, 6, 7.
And another crotch hold, another pile driver, no slam this time. Reverse double knee holds is how he got the first fall. Cross press. Bridging it nicely, but the punch, was it? No, forearms is the way. still Rocco persisting with his back movements. Another posting there. Inside of the forearm at the back. All legal as long as his man is on his feet. A minute to go now. Another posting. And Rocco almost a suplex there, but onto the back. The pressure on the back again. The back breaker on his left shoulder. Right. Can Gray slide down? He can. And took Rocco beautifully on the back drop. Rocco looking a little more anxious now with 30 seconds to go. Not quite so confident anymore. And the crowd here hoping that Gray can come back a little in this moment. He's trying to see the leg Boston on. No, he's not going for it. He's got 8 seconds only. He's too late with it. He's too late with the hold. His surfboard won't work. The bell will save him. Bad luck on Steve Gray. All that effort to get the surfboard all set up. And the bell goes just as he gets there. Very unlucky. I don't know what he's complaining about. He was dead lucky. The bell saved him. Halfway through the bout now. Round 4 coming up, and Rocco not quite so confident anymore, though still leading by that 1 fall he gained in the second.
Seconds away, round 4.
Now, can Gray continue with his comeback? He so nearly had that surfboard on, and could have had a submission from him. At least he was hoping so. Along with most of the crowd here. Then the double arm from the top.
1, 2, 3, go!
When his man was down. Rocco beating that he thought he was up at that time. He obviously wasn't.
4, 5, 6.
More back trouble. Rocco trying to cause.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fred Gray just a little bit too light for his man, despite his skill and speed. Staying away a bit now. Certainly not happy with the situation. Try to go on against it. And real fly drop. Yes, beautiful drop. Gray can take somebody off this and off the top rope. And all the way across the cross press. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. The equalizer in the fourth. And just took him 1 minute, 51 seconds to equalize. Steve Gray. Wonderful effort.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, an equalising fall to our champion, Steve Gray.
And that's how popular that equalising fall was, as you can hear. Great effort. Well, now there's 2 rounds to go, and the improbable could happen here. Gray could give away nearly 2 stone and come out the winner here.
Seconds away, round 5.
Nearly 3 stone, I beg your pardon. Nearly 3 stone, 10 stone to 13 fall. Just 3 pounds out of 3 stone. Can Gray do it? 1 public warning against Rocco, score 1 each. Follow up with a foot, quite unnecessary, and he's going to get punished.
Very final public warning for Rocco.
So the final public warning to Rocco. Not much of the forehand, twice. Gray retaliating on the leg, very neutral indeed. Causing trouble with Rocco's left leg. Fine tackle. And reverse posting, but loose one. I think Gray more or less taking a little breather now rather than being too worried by that. Now another crutch hold and slam on the top rope. Rocco trying every trick in the book, both illegal and legal. Oh no, too obvious, far too obvious. Gray saw that coming a mile. But still Rocco going for a single leg Boston, getting an immediate submission from it, and that's it. So in 1 minute, 17 seconds of round 5, Rocco the winner by 1 fall and 1 submission to Gray's 1 fall. 2-1 win then for Rocco from Manchester. And Fred Downs to make that announcement and presentation of the knockout trophy, the King of the Ring knockout trophy. But what a great final it was, and what a tremendous show Gray, the lightweight, put up against the heavier and very, very skillful Manchester man, Rocco.